Hi, I'm Heather Irvine and welcome to the Gathering Channel. February has been another really exciting month for the Gathering. We've had sports competitions, film and music festivals and cultural celebrations. One of the highlights was watching a couple who'd met here in Ireland reunite for Valentine's Day.
Right, so it's 11:30, we are at Dublin airport and we are waiting for Julia to arrive. She doesn't have a clue, so I'm quite excited to see how she's gonna react.
The first thought was, oh God, he's in the middle. Oh my God. And then he started singing. He's singing? Seriously? And then there was people coming and someone with a guitar. It was like, oh my God, what's happening here? From the cradle to the grave. Sent me the link and he was like, yeah, should we participate? But I don't want to write the text, so I was, okay, I write the text, and then on, I think it was Thursday, when they told us that we actually won, I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, really, we won? I ran out to my roommate, we won, and she was like, oh no! And then I called him. I actually wanted to wait and tell him in person, but yeah, so I was just too excited to wait. When we came into the Marion, first impression was really, really nice. And when we saw the room, there was like music playing. It was just amazing. Like the first impression was like, wow.
I think we will have a lovely dinner here, and after that, just take time together, maybe go for a drink, just enjoy. We met nearly 2 years now ago.
1.5 years, I think.
True.
Yeah, we went on a day trip when I was an au pair in Dublin and he was doing an internship. We got along very, very well, enjoyed each other's company, and yeah. We decided to enter the Facebook gathering competition because, I mean, the description was kind of our story. I mean, it's like one person living in Ireland, the other person somewhere in the world, and we started writing our story, explaining who we are, how we met, and yeah, in the end, I can't believe that we won. So
I guess tomorrow we're going to the Carlow mountains, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe just have a walk around, and yeah. I guess we'll just take it easy. What's my favorite thing about Julia? I would say your simplicity. Like everything seems so simple with you, so I don't have to pretend anything.
My favorite thing about Romain, probably I can be myself and he still likes me. So yeah, I don't know. It's just having an amazing time together, and it's very simple. We just can be ourselves. For me, the highlight of the prize was, well, probably the surprise at the airport, but also like the whole weekend. So many amazing hotels, and everyone had its own charm. So it's difficult to say this was the best, but it was just, you know, one amazing thing after the other.
And now from real love to on-screen romances. Darren Kennedy caught up with a host of stars on the red carpet at the IFTAs recently. Chris O'Dowd and Saoirse Ronan were two of the celebrities who travelled home to Ireland to celebrate.
It's the year of the Gathering 2013, and I'm here on the red carpet at the Dublin Convention Centre for the 10th annual IFTA Awards, a very special gathering of some of the finest talents in Irish film and television. Now, the IFTAs join a lineup that's chock-a-block of gatherings taking place right around the country, and tonight I'm going to be talking to the stars of Irish film and TV about what it means to be back home in Ireland for this very special event. How do you feel about the Gathering 2013?
I think it's a grand idea. I think we should have a reverse gathering in America too.
Have you any plans maybe in your personal time later on the year to
Yeah,
come back
I
to
think
Ireland?
so. I'm going to try to come back in the spring with my whole family.
Really?
Yeah.
How many of you are there?
Oh, O'Reilly's, there's probably more than you could accommodate. Yeah.
So you're going to have a big gathering back here. Now, where's going to be on your list?
Well, I've always wanted to go to Connemara. I mean, it's wide open. I haven't really been too much at all on the countryside, so I'm really looking forward to it.
We'll be shooting 3 months during the summer on Moonboy, and I'm going to try and bring some people over. Yeah, so I'm going to be here a lot this year. I see that John C. Reilly is here tonight. I'd like a gathering with John C. Reilly and my family.
Well, it just sounds like a really beautiful idea, I think. Yeah, it's a lovely idea to formalise what a lot of people feel, you know.
Just like my heart soars when I'm on that plane and I look out the window and I see green and I can see my mammy's house, and it's all just the most incredible feeling for me. And that's why tonight's so brilliant, because, you know, people coming home from abroad just to support Irish talent.
I've invited this person along for a gathering 2013. It's all about, you know, getting extra people in there.
So you're going to be inviting your family from all across the world to come home?
Unfortunately, yeah.
A big bunch of Breslins?
We're going to take over McElhenny's, we are. So,
McElhenny's?
yeah, Scottish, so mum's Scottish.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
So we're taking over slowly. But yeah, it has to be done, you know, and I don't think we would have done it otherwise.
I think it's a wonderful idea, and anything that brings people back in a positive way.
We've been filming over in New Mexico, and we've brought American actors and French actors and all these different actors back to Ireland to finish the film and stuff, and they're all having a great time. So,
first of all, I think it's a wonderful initiative. I think it's a brilliant idea, and said so. And I think it's great to invite people back to bring their resources, their talent, their friendship, because things come of partnerships like that.
I live in a part of Sligo on Strand Hill, which is a seaside village, and it's just absolutely amazing. The mountain ranges there, you know, the surf, the beaches, the seals, you know, there's just so many things to do there. It's so hidden and it's so kind of unspoiled, unknown about.
And I was actually talking to a couple of American friends of mine whose families and wives and everything and them are coming over to Ireland.
As a result of you telling them about the place?
No, they'd found out about it on their own.
Recently I've met quite a few people who have only just recently come back, and maybe because of the gathering, I don't know. They've recently come back and they've said that they've walked down the street and they've gone, oh, it's me, oh, I'm there. And they're getting a recognition of belonging somewhere.
I got back yesterday because I've been in Germany for a few weeks doing a film with Wes, so...
Yes, and who else are you starring alongside? I did read...
Everyone and their granny, like Adrian Brody, Willem Dafoe, Edward Norton, Bill Murray, Tilda Swinton. It's the most incredible cast. He always gets brilliant people in his films, but I think on this one everyone seems to be really coming together, you know. So yeah, it's very exciting.
Have you invited the cast back home to Ireland?
Not yet. I'm going to wait until I know them a little bit better. We'll wait until we finish the film and everyone's a bit more relaxed, and then bring them all back here.
It's great surfing in the west of Ireland.
Can't beat surfing, and scuba diving. I've been diving out there. That's awesome. Killery Harbour, amazing diving. Do you know the way everybody complains about the weather here? When I'm away, right, I swear to God, when I'm away, there's a part of me that misses when it's like lashing rain outside and windy and blustery, and you go home and you light the fire and stick on a cup of tea. I miss that so much.
And what would you say to anyone contemplating coming here for a holiday?
Don't be afraid. We're really nice.
Well, there you have it. We've heard from the good and the great of Irish television and film, with Saoirse Ronan, Chris O'Dowd, John C. Reilly and Jack Rayner all telling us about their personal plans for the gathering. Well, I don't know about you, it certainly made me very excited for the year ahead.
O'Dowd seems like the perfect candidate to come back for another interesting gathering here in Ireland. The Town of 1,000 Beards will take place in Ballymoe, County Galway in June. Pat Kenny got the scoop on this interesting gathering and lots more.
I want to just share with you some of the ideas which are being investigated and explored at the moment for Gathering Ireland in 2013. There's a man here with a beard. Hello, sir. What's your name?
John Griffin, Ballymoe Development Group, County Galway.
Now, the beard is not an accident. The beard has a function and a purpose.
No, that beard has been incubating for the last 25 to 30 years. The Town of 1,000 Beards, in which we are now going to flourish 1,000 beards, link them together. We're going to mingle them together hand over shoulder, and on that aspect, the Guinness Book of Records for the greatest number of bearded men bound together will be in the one place.
So let me get this straight. In Ballymoe, you're going to have 1,000 bearded, hairy men with their arms around each other.
Having hairy fun.
Okay, when is that happening exactly?
That's happening the 28th, 29th and 30th of June. We're having a Beardman's Ball. We're having a lot of other festivities. So come along, there's going to be something for everybody.
What kind of woman likes a man with a beard?
A giggly woman.
A woman who likes being tickled, quite clearly, yes. Do you like a man with a beard?
It depends on the man.
Anyway, that's going to be great fun. It gives you some idea of the kind of things that are happening, the mad, insane ideas that are going to bring people here who are all going to come to Ireland for sometime in 2013 with the aim of having lots and lots of fun. Where's Damon Blake? Damon, where are you? Let me go over to Damon. Damon, Meet to Compete, what is it?
Meet to Compete is in South Dublin in 2013. We have 25 different sports tournaments happening in 5 different venues. So it's everything from American football, basketball, baseball, as you can see behind me, Irish dancing, poker, in a bunch of different areas through South Dublin.
How many people will be coming to meet and compete that wouldn't have otherwise come had Gathering Ireland not been taking place?
Well, we're going to be having 18,000 people from around the world coming to compete in South Dublin that wouldn't be here already.
Okay, that's a good number. One of the great Irish festivals is the Oyster Festival, and we have 2 people here who are going to talk to me about that. First of all, Michael Moran, you are not alone a local champion, you're a European champion, you're a world champion.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic year. You know, it's one of the best years of my life. Traveling the world, representing my country, and to have all the titles under my belt, or should I say, on my apron right now. But yeah, absolutely wonderful. I can't wait for September.
Now, what's special? I know I've been told that you call the Galway oyster the rock star of the sea.
The Galway flash, the Ostra edulis, is probably the most famous oyster, definitely the most famous oyster in the world. It's down to terroir, it's down to the unique taste that cannot be plotted on any oyster map. You know, it's a brininess, freshness, minerality, and we have this wonderful festival to celebrate this oyster coming into season every September.
I never thought I'd hear Galway and terroir mentioned in the same sentence. On terroir, on taken shiv. Yes, on terroir. But anyway, that's what makes it special and why people come back in their droves every year.
You know, we were just tasting this oyster a few moments ago, you know, and people said to me, you know, Michael, will I put some lemon on this, Tabasco? I said, no, nothing at all, you know. You have to savor, you know, chew the oyster, enjoy it. That's what it's all about.
Michael Moran and his naked oysters. Michael, thank you very much. Suzanne, come over here to me for a second and tell us, this year, special year, what are you going to do differently?
Well, I don't know if you know, but there was 14 tribes in Galway from the 1200s to the 1600s that were responsible for the golden era of Galway and its amazing seafaring port and all that side of it. And they have spread throughout the world. We have over 1 million families registered under the 14 names of the tribes of Galway in America. We have Chateau Lynchbage, Chateau Kirwin in France. We have people in England. We have people in Australia. And what we're doing is we're putting a big shout out there for all of the descendants of the 14 tribes of Galway to get back to Galway, get involved, take part in the great tribal oyster feast-off, and the whole of Galway are going to get behind you.
Very good. So it's going to be absolutely massive this year. Now, Michael is actually shucking the oysters at the moment, and there is one at least for every member of the audience. I can tell you that. All right, that finishes the formal proceedings for today. And I think you'll all agree, having had a whistle-stop tour around some of the events, so we could only really scratch the surface of what's going on.
Some of the events taking place this year are brand new for the gathering. Others are well-known or established festivals. Here are some organisers to talk about special aspects they've added to their festivals this year for the gathering.
I am the marketing manager for Dublin Fringe Festival.
Daniel Brown from Sea Session Surf Music Festival.
Yeah, my name is Jackie Goodall and I'm on the organising committee for Listowel Writers Week.
My name is Marie McPartlin and I am the new artistic director at Kinsale Arts Festival.
My name is Nishan On, I'm the artistic director of the Cat Laughs Comedy Festival in Kilkenny.
We're very excited this year to be presenting a strand as part of the gathering. We're opening a special call-out in our application procedure to Irish artists living abroad and working abroad. The idea is that they will come home as part of the gathering through this strand and present their work to Irish audiences here, as well as bringing their own communities from abroad back to Ireland as well.
Well, we're focusing very much on the gathering this year. So we're doing a major forum on Irish literature and literature and the Irish diaspora.
What we're looking at is bringing some of the kind of expat Irish comedians who are living, working overseas, bringing them back to Kilkenny, some of whom haven't been back for some years. We've also targeted some very big name American comedians and TV personalities who have Irish roots to come back to Ireland to spend a weekend with us in Kilkenny as part of the gathering, but I can't release any of those names yet.
Well, the big idea for Kinsale Arts Festival with the gathering is called Come Home for Your Tea. So we are inviting friends, old and new, and family members who are connected to Kinsale or not, to come back to Kinsale for their tea. One of the ideas we're kicking around is these international tea parties in London and New York and Boston, which will happen in March, where we'll encourage people who already have that connection to Kinsale to tell their friends and their friends that we want them all to come back in the summer for the festival. Then as part of the actual festival in July, we'll be hosting a series of tea parties where we'll be inviting different thinkers and artists and writers to engage in a dialogue and conversation with us over tea as part of the festival programme.
Sea Sessions is Ireland's biggest beach party. It's run by surfers for surfers right on the beach in Bundoran in County Donegal. We've been going for the last 5 years. 2013 sees the event head into its 6th year. We've got some really hot acts lined up for the year, pretty excited about it, and we're doing an awful lot for the gathering and bringing a lot of the Irish surfing diaspora back home. We are going to be making sure that there's internationally recognised surfers coming in from around the globe. Surfing in Ireland is unique. That attracts a certain kind of person internationally. As we speak here today, there's surfers flying in from Hawaii, from Santa Cruz in California to surf big waves in Donegal Bay this morning. So Ireland has a track record of attracting people for its waves, and what we bolt on this big party element onto it with Sea Sessions, it's a guaranteed success.
One long-established event that's already taken place is the Comórtas Pell Páidí Ó Sé tournament. Teams travelled from across Europe to participate. This one was extra special as it honoured the late great Páidí Ó Sé.
Páidí was a very proud man. He loved this place, he loved football, he loved inviting people down so that they could get a taste of the place. I don't think he realised it was going to be this big, but I think that he always kind of wanted it to be this big. He wanted to get as many people back here as he could. So he's got that now anyway. He would have been so happy. I'm sure he's looking down at this now and he's just loving every minute of it.
The Comórtas is a truly international festival this year. We've 48 teams, 24 ladies, 24 men's. There's 16 of those teams are actually from overseas.
My name's Kieran from Rollastown. My name's Fingal Ravens. I'm currently living in Rome.
Hiya, I'm Laura. I play for Father Murphy's in London.
Mark O'Neill. I'm the captain of St Colm Kills, Carlow in Wales. I'm originally from a place called Tullysorn in County Armagh. Joining the GAA in Britain is a great dance. You get to meet a lot of friends. You're away from home. It's a wee bit of home away from home. There's a lot of Irish there. Páidí himself came over and invited us to the event, and as a GAA legend, I think it'd be great here just to honour his memory to come and play in this tournament.
This weekend, a bit of banter, show Irish girls that we can play football still, even though we're from London at the moment, and have a bit of fun.
My name is Aranza. I play for Madrid Harps. I live in Spain.
My name is Siobhan Plunkett. I'm from County Meath but living in Reading.
Well, the game has been quite tough. I think the London girls are really good. I wasn't expecting so much physical contact.
It's going all right so far. We've got half our squad that we have with us are new players that we've gathered since we've been here this time last year.
We've been together as a team for about 3 years now, so we were junior 2 years ago. We went up to intermediate in London. The gathering it's a great concept, it's a good idea. I think people that wouldn't even think about coming home again would see old schoolmates, old football mates, all this kind of stuff. I missed that one.
GAA has been amazing at building communities in Ireland for since its foundation really, but what it's been particularly good at in recent years is providing a kind of a postbox or a home or a welcome point for young Irish people who have gone abroad.
From Gaelic football to American football, let's take a look at the special match that kicked off the gathering last September.
Hiding out under the skin of your shadow, you take it with you.
Kathleen is the mother of the famed Daniel Patrick Fox.
My mom's got a lot of cousins out here.
The Walshes, the Mackins, the McCoys, the McNamaras, the O'Shaughnessy's.
Yeah, I had to get a lot of tickets for the game. I ended up getting like 30, ended up with 32 tickets.
This is a homecoming of major proportion.
It's amazing. When I first heard about it, I was, so excited just because I'm very proud of my Irish heritage.
Kathleen was inspired. She had this inspiration that she talked about for about 3 years.
We're going to Ireland, and we're going to meet our relatives. We're coming back. We're going to have another reunion. Yep, absolutely.
Before you go, let's take a quick look at some of the great gathering events that are coming up. Celebrating the Celtic culture of Ireland, Wales, Brittany, Scotland, the Isle of Man and Cornwall, the International Pan-Celtic Festival 2013 will take place in various venues around Carlow. Over 150 international visitors will participate in the Monaghan Easter Angling Festival. Anglers can enjoy the newly developed international standard angling stretch situated on Loch Mucknow, County Monaghan. The ISTO 2013 is the largest trampoline festival in all of Europe. The student competition will see participants from 40 universities scattered all over Ireland, England, Wales and continental Europe. The competition will take place in Cork in aid of the Irish Cancer Society. The Crafts Council of Ireland will celebrate Kilkenny City as a destination for overseas visitors in 2013 through a series of workshops. The Crafts Council will include in its international programme 3 craft and design exhibitions as well as a host of archetypes from Norway, Finland and Sweden. Horsepower is very much the theme of this year's newly extended 5-day Racing Home for Easter Festival in Mallow, with racing, food, fashion and fun taking place throughout the festival. If culture is what you're after, why not check out the Royal Ballet Gathering in Derry? Amazing dancers from all over the world will appear in selected highlights from the Royal Ballet's extensive repertoire. The National Poultry Races is certainly a unique gathering. Poultry fans are invited to watch chickens, roosters, ducks and geese race to the finish line on the village green in the picturesque town of Carlingford in County Louth on Easter Monday. Thanks for watching.